In my honest opinion, it's not really my color. It's just too glossy. Well, guess I was doing it wrong. So, in this video, we're gonna re-explore golden paint once again. This is OmniMing. Let's get to this! So the last video, I was doing a review for the golden paint, which is golden high flow acrylics. In the video, I did say that I wasn't really a fan of this. Well, it's also because maybe it's the fact that I didn't really use it right. The community did help, which is the fact that they told me how to use it. So that's why I'm working on this right now. We're gonna be doing a redo and I'm gonna try out many methods.
If you haven't watched my golden high flow review, hit the link on the top right or in the description below. Now, one of the things is straightforward. Don't use a wet palette. As you can see, the paint is just an icky mess. Instead, use the traditional palettes, preferably those who could store a little amount of liquid.
Now, another method I haven't used is actually airbrush, because there is actually some thinning solutions inside the colors.
Another potential for the golden high flow is that because it's very liquid, it doesn't need thinning down when using airbrush. In my opinion, thinning is still important, but just a little, as I faced some sputtering on the spray. For this Space Marine, I'm giving that airbrush spraying to see how the coloring works. And if it is great, this could be useful for giving those glowing layers you see in the miniature models. I think the blue color is also pretty good. It gives a rich blue and covers the zenithal properly. Now to paint black on some areas, but because of the paint being too liquid, I'm adding some ultra matte medium. These sort of help with the painting because the gloss can just be a problem with me visualizing the outcome. The golden paint still needs to dry though, so after I painted the black section, I had to use the hairdryer for drying it. Now to paint the eye section, thankfully the eye visor with the Space Marine isn't so bad, so mistakes are easily corrected. Okay, so it is still hard to paint eyes with this, but I'll get used to this. After wrestling with the red color, let's add a white glow. This should give the Space Marine some feel now. Adding the metallic paint that is from the army painter now. The silver first. And then the gold. I will use the golden paint metallic, but I was told that it was really bad, even if it was a little ironic given the name of the brand, while having a bad metallic line. Now to use the panel liner for some washing. I thinned down some Tamiya X20 thinners that I got, so I wouldn't get a big glob on some places which could ruin the model. The best part for the panel liner is as simple as that, just apply on the gap and it's already looking good. Now for the edge highlighting. This was a bit of a struggle when using golden paint due to the very liquid feel, but my tip is, don't have too much water in your brush. Have it be moist but not too much. And it's finished, but we ain't finished yet. Now to paint some green skin for the Ork. I do not want to use their green by itself, so I'm mixing up some green, yellow, white, brown, and some medium. I can't tell which are the ratios, all I'm doing is experimenting until I get an olive green color. The green mix looks great, this I can go with. Next, some washing. I won't use the Citadel washes, but I shall try using the acrylic thinner with the paint. And this I like as well, it came out very nice. Time to layer with some lighting. It did the job well. And it's done for the demo, but I wanted to put the other details, so let's get to this. Finished, and quite honest, looking good.
So what can I say? Well, it is an improvement. Now it looks pretty much better compared to the last time how I did it, and it just needed a little bit of the tweaking. And what I can say is that the golden paint is actually not too bad. If you're okay with those very thin paints, it should be fine for this one. But you still need the ultra matte medium to help out the colors. But in the end, not bad, not bad. Was my review. Last time I was thinking of giving it 2 out of 5, but we can at least add one more point, 3 out of 5. The gloss is still not a thing for me. If you still like the golden paint, tell me what you think about it, and if you know any tips and tricks over how to use the golden paint, let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe for more of these videos. This is OmniMing. Thank you so much everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
This video is brought to you by Underground Hobby Shop. Go to Lazada, type Underground Hobby Shop for all your Warhammer and miniature needs.